Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, powerhouse kings and queens, I'm Super Goggins, I'm a frag freak, Badman Ponyasin! Today, I have for you something very special. Now I know I said that last time, and probably the time before that, but this time I do, and I also realise I probably said that the time before last, and the time before that as well. Every now and then a fragrance comes along which is groundbreaking and different. I think this fragrance is one of them. Now I have some of the flankers of the fragrance I'm going to speak to you about today, and I'll show you some of those, the ones I have. They're in the boxes because I can't be bothered to get them out. The first one, Amen Pure Tonka. Fantastic fragrance. The second one, Amen Pure Malt. Also fantastic fragrance. The third one, Amen Pure Havane. One of my favourite fragrances of all time. Absolute stunner. I will bring you reviews of all of these ones once I've done this one. Now I know that the one that I'm about to do has been reviewed to pieces and stuff like that, but I'm about to unbox it because I've been wanting to wear it, so I thought why not do a review at the same time. Now, the house of Thierry Mugler, now known as Mugler, for whatever reasons, I don't know why he's taken the Thierry off there, whether it's trend, showing off, insecurity, although I'm not going to call Thierry Mugler insecure to his face because I don't want this one beaten to a pulp. I mean, have you seen any pictures of him? He looks like somewhere between a gimp on his day off and a rugby propped forward with a hangover. Which also I wouldn't say to his face because I like this one where it is. But I don't know why they've changed the name, or he changed the name to just Mugler, but there we go, there it is. It's Mugler, okay? Now, the fragrance here that I have, the first time I ever tried it, I really, really liked it. But I didn't buy it. This is 3 years ago, and I was just starting out on my fragrance journey, and I had other things I wanted to buy, and it was a bit expensive for me then, and stuff like that. So I didn't get it. The second time I tried it, I didn't really like it. The third time I tried it, this is kind of months apart as well, I thought it's alright, and then I tried it again and I did like, it was a bit like cherry coke or something, you know, when you're like, it's nice, I don't know, yes, and you just can't make up your mind. Well, it's taken me this long, 3 years, to decide, having tried it extensively now, that it's a love for me, and this is a love. Now, the fragrance of which I speak is none other, oh, remember I said this is special as well, by the way. The reason this one is special, it will become apparent in a second. The fragrance of which I speak is none other than Thierry Mugler, Amen, the original. And as you can see, this is the gold metal edition. The box is obviously just a plastic outer, but the bottle inside here is metal, and it's very, very heavy. I mean, that I don't need to go to the gym. That's it. I don't need to do anything now. This is all I need. It's very, very heavy. Okay, so I'm going to unbox it for you today. I hope I get this right first time, because I won't get another chance. This is the unboxing, isn't it? So unless I sort of like wrap it up again and pretend, I only get one chance. And I don't know whether any of you've noticed, but I don't tend to do continuity editing on my videos. Only the noises and the effects and stuff like that. If I make mistakes, they stay in, and got to live with them, whatever. So here we go. I'm going to unbox it. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Off comes that plastic. There's a little sticker on the side here with a code on it, but I don't think it's a batch code because I put it into Cosmetic Cosmetic Calculator, and nothing comes up. So, although Cosmetic Calculator doesn't really seem to work these days. Now, have I messed up? Because this plastic needs something to take out. I haven't got any fingernails. Give me one sec. There we go, doink doink. Drop that on the floor. Okay, let's see if I can open it with a pen top. Yep. Sticker off, put it on my leg. Just get myself readjusted here. Whoa, my microphone's fallen off. Here we go. Bear with me, bear with me. Here we go then. The grand opening. Zoop, get your sound effects ready. Where can I put that? There's all bits and pieces falling out here. Various things in here. There's a Muggler card and a something else and a cloth to clean it with, I think, because I have reports of this being very easy to, it takes fingerprints really badly or whatever. There we go. There it is. That is a stunning, stunning bottle. Beautiful, beautiful to behold. I hope that focuses for you. If it doesn't, I do apologise. I'm using an old iPhone here because my my Samsung that I've upgraded to is not as good. The camera is not as good as the iPhones. It's really, really, really beautiful. There doesn't appear to be a batch code on the bottle. There is nothing. There is a screw on the bottom that would, assuming, allows you to open it to refill, because this is a refillable one. And that's it. So I'm going to try and find a batch code somewhere on the packaging, but I'll add that later at some stage if I manage to find it. Bloody hell. The microphone keeps falling off. Should I put it somewhere else? Try it here. No, I want it here, I want it here. Don't fall off again. So I've got the dry down on this side, courtesy of this little tester, a sample thing here, that I got from a lady friend of mine who works in Debenhams. Thank you, Kate. You know who you are. You're a Dior employee. Send me some Dior perfume, by the way, Kate. I'll have Joy for Debbie, and I'll have Fahrenheit Parfum for me. Okay. Worth a try. So, yeah, dry down here. Excuse me. This fragrance has been reformulated many, many times, and I know a lot of people complain about the modern formulation, saying it's nowhere near as strong as it used to be, and it's slightly different, a bit more wishy-washy kind of thing, but even the current formulation is very, very strong. This one, and I think it retains a lot of, at least most of the character of the original fragrance. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's a little bit tarry and plasticky, and it's got a very heavy hit of patchouli. And there are other aspects in here. I'm not going to go into a massive list and breakdown of the list of the notes and everything like that, but I'll give you what I get from it. So I'm getting basically sweetness, a sort of gourmand kind of sort of almost toffee-ish kind of sugary sweetness, and some spices. I think only coriander is listed in this, but I get a lot of spices in it. I think I can smell something like cumin and maybe cardamom as well, that kind of thing, and maybe black pepper, something like that. But it's very, very spicy to me, and the patchouli is quite prominent. And there's a kind of gourmand coffee-ish sort of, it's coffee-ish and it's earthy, and it's deep and it's dark and it's rich and it's slightly boozy, and there's no booze listed in it either, but there's meant to be honey in this. It's a beautiful, attractive, endearing, warm, cosy, friendly, nice scent, and I will be wearing this a lot this winter. Now I'm going to give a spray of my new one here on the other side, so I can see if there is any difference, because I get the feeling, I got this one on eBay, and I think it's quite old. Did I get it from eBay? I think I did. I'll correct that if I find out where I actually got this from. I think it might have been from Latino, I'm not 100% sure. I'll find out and I'll let you know afterwards. I'll add it, or maybe not. Who knows? It's all part of the mystery of watching Zoopy, isn't it? Okay, let's go. Now, as you'll notice, the top of the button of this, obviously because it's made out of metal, it can't be made of that same rubber stuff. And I should also add that, did I not tell you anything about the fragrance itself? Okay, this was released in in 1996, and the perfumer behind it is a guy called Jacques Huclier, and the bottle, the flacon, was designed by Thierry Mugler himself. Okay, I thought I'd throw that information in there because it's part of what doing a review is about, isn't it? But oh yeah, the lid thing, the packaging, the bottle itself is normally made out of rubber, and people often complain about the sprayer being ineffective and not working, and some people cut this part out. But that is not necessary on this one because it's made of metal. It's like a separate unit here. Okay, so we're going to go through a spray and see how it works. Well, I'm expecting the first two sprays not to do anything. Nope, nothing. Then a dribble, and then a good fine mist coming out there. A nice whoosh of a mist as well. Really good. That's effective. Nice dispersal. A lot comes out. Smells lovely. I'm just gonna two heavy sprays is quite enough. Let's put that down. Let's have one last look at that for now, and I'll get it back out again in a second. That is a very, very beautiful bottle. I think you'll agree. Now the smell. Because it might be just because it's recently applied, or it could be psychological and I'm just making it up, or I want it to be stronger, but it does smell stronger than this one. Definitely. I could just be making this up because, you know, sometimes I think it smells a little tiny bit different. I think it genuinely does. I think it smells... There's a slight depth and dryness in here, but this one seems to be a little bit more... It's close, certainly. I can't quite pinpoint what it is. There's a little difference. There is genuinely a small difference. There is. Whatever the case, it retains that smell. It's spicy, it's sweet, and it's a bit plasticky. Now, I try to work out to myself, what do I mean by plasticky? Sometimes people say that it smells of burnt rubber and stuff like that. This is how I picture it. You know, like a plastic barrel, if that just was clean plastic barrel, like I'm picturing it blue for some reason, with a little bit of water in the bottom of it, nice clean barrel with water in it, left in the sun, the smell of that. Do you know what the smell of that would be like? Or is it just me that goes around sniffing plastic barrels in the sun? It might be. But that's what sprung to mind for me, that plasticky smell in here. There is a slight plastic smell, but it's not unpleasant to me. Very patchouli heavy, quite sweet, definitely very spicy, and I have warmed to it a lot. I really, really like it. I'm very glad I bought this bottle. I think I did get it from eBay, but I will clarify. I may add it in the description. I may pop something up here. I don't know. But overall, I'm impressed by the bottle, the presentation, the smell itself. I really, really like it. And there it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope I haven't missed anything out, because like I say, this has just gone straight through and I've unboxed it, and it's the first take, like with all my videos. So there you have it. All right. So like if you like, comment if you wanna, subscribe if you would, press the notifications thing, share the video. It's up to you. I really don't mind. And it just remains for me to say, safe man, chill out, enough respect, and I'll catch you next time. Sweet.